Hello dear traders, this is Petko Alexandrov and I continue now with the Fibonacci. I will show you a method that I learned a long time ago in London from an old trader, I can say, who was using it very interestingly, and I was happy to be on that place this time. So he showed me his system, how he is drawing the Fibonacci. Okay, so the Fibonacci on this platform is right here where we have different drawing tools like the pitchforks, the gun tools and the different Fibonaccis, but I will use the normal Fibonacci retracement which you can find on any platform. And I will not actually explain Fibonacci in details because it's a complete different system method. You can find a lot of information about it. I will just show you how I am using it, and it shows retracement levels. And if I zoom it, you will see that there are these targets which you might be familiar with, but normally we measure a distance where we have a retracement and we expect the price to get there, and then we have the different targets. So what we have with the platform are the different levels, and to make it a little bit more simple, I will stick with a 38.2 with a 50%, 61.8. I will remove the 78.6, and as targets I will leave 161.8, but I will change the color so it will be more visual. So let's make it green as well, since it's a target, or even yellow will be just fine. And I will add 127.2, this one over here, and I think the color is just fine. I will remove 361.8 and the 261.8, so I will leave these two targets. Okay, I will click on OK, and here it is. Now how I use the Fibonacci, I will show you step by step. I will start from the first low that we have in this uptrend, or from where our trend line starts. This is the first low of the uptrend, and it is the last low from the downtrend. Okay, it's the same moment. This is where the downtrend stopped, and from here the uptrend started. Okay, let me zoom it and I will show you how I'm using it. So I take the first low and I will connect it to the first high it makes. Okay, right over here, and we are looking for these highs that are really visual and we are not really staring at the small highs. Now the idea is that this is the first impulsive move that the price made. Now here we have the zone, or our retracement zone, where we expect the price to get into and to continue the trend direction. And we have the first target and we have the second target. Now when the price reaches the second target, I take the next high and I will draw another Fibonacci to the lowest point of the retracement. It is right over here. Okay, so let me copy the Fibonacci, and I have one over here. Okay, I will take it from this high over here going down to the low. One more time, this is where the second target reached, and the next high I am taking another Fib down to the low, which is the lowest one as a retracement to this move. And now what we see here, this is another move, and the target here is right over here, and you can see that price reached it at this level. So I will take another Fib. Let me make this one precisely. I will take another one and I will start it from right over here, from this top to the lowest point after the first one. Okay, and I can draw it like this and I can draw it like this. It's one and the same thing. Okay, if I leave it here and if I leave it here, this is the same levels, but it doesn't take a lot of space from the chart, so I normally prefer to do it like that. Okay, but it's from this point until here, so this is the level. Now you can see where is my second target. It's right over here, and what I need to do is I need to take the level where the price reached and take the next high. But what you can notice is that the price went below the zero line. So this is the moment when I restart the Fibonacci. Okay, so if you go back to the lowest point, you might restart it a few times. And here, if I start drawing it, I will restart it over here again. So let me take now one of these Fibonacci, or I will make just a new one. And I will go to the next lowest point, which I believe is the one over here. Okay, so here is the new Fib that I will stick to. This one over here, let me make it exactly, and I will take this low over here. Let me zoom a little bit so I will draw it precisely. Anyway, because a small change will change as well the take profit or the target. Okay, here it is. Now where is my other Fibonacci? It's right over here. The target is reached right here from the price and I need to take it. So I will just copy another Fibonacci, again Control C and Control V, and I will leave it to the lowest point, which is this one over here. Okay, the lowest point after this extended move. The price reached the second target right over here. I take the first high after that and I take it to the lowest point. And one more time, I can draw it like that. I can draw it like that as well. It's the same thing. It's still this level. Okay, now the price goes towards the second target but didn't reach it. So I keep looking for the moment where the price reaches this second target. It's right over here with this extended move. And what I need to take now is the next high. Okay, let me have a look. It's the one over here. And I will again copy the Fibonacci and let me move it from this top over here, going down to the lowest point. This will be a little bit bigger. Let me do it precisely. The lowest point is right over here. Okay, let me zoom to make sure I am on the right place. Yeah, it is the one over here, or probably is the one over here. Yeah, this one is a little bit lower. Okay, so I will do it this way. Here it is, same level than here. And now let's have a look where is the second target. It's right over here, and here the price reaches the second target. I will copy again this Fibonacci and I will bring it over here. Actually, it's a little bit more, a little bit higher, right over here. Okay, the price reaches, and on the next high I am taking Fib, and this is actually from where the Fib starts. So I'm drawing it opposite the trend. Okay, I'm starting from here and I draw it to the lowest point after this Fibonacci, and in this case it is right this level here. Okay, so instead of drawing it like that, I will just draw it like that and I will keep the same Fib. Actually, there is a lower place here. Let me just zoom it a little bit. Yeah, this low over here is lower than this one. It was just very small, so I didn't see it. Should be this level, okay, right over here. Okay guys, so this is my new Fibonacci. Here is the retracement zone, and let's have a look now at the second target. It's right here. The price reaches it at this moment and forms a new high over here. What I do? Same thing. Copy paste, and I will bring one more Fib from this high, getting to the lowest point, which is right over here. And then we have the second target hit here. I will take another Fibonacci and I will bring it to the next high. It is over here, so you can see this is the level. So I prefer to draw the Fibonacci's this way so they don't cover each other. But you can see the second target is here. Price reaches. I take the first higher high, and it's this one over here. The lowest point after this Fibonacci is this point right here, so I will do it small again. Okay, this level over here, and then here is my zone of retracement, and here is my take profit. And if I move the chart, you will see that the price reached it exactly. Okay, this level here of 9,000 and something, or 9,010, 13, it was reached by this recent high. So now I will take one more Fibonacci and I will start it from this high going to the lowest point, which in this case is this one over here. Okay, now let me have a look. If this is lower than this point, then I will need to restart it from right over here. Let me just zoom and to make sure if we are having a lower point or not. So here was actually the fib. Okay, it is for this point right here, and here we have the low. Let me make it a little bit more precise. Yeah, I think it's a little bit, but it is lower. Okay, I'm talking about this spike here. If it is lower than these candles over here, yeah, it is lower a little bit, but it's lower. Okay, so I restart it again, starting from this point, okay, from this one over here, and I ignore all that I have drawn, and I will need to take it to the first high, which is this one over here. Okay, so I ignored this second target because here the price went lower from the lowest retracement, and I have a new start for the fib. So it is like I build it, and if I see a lower low than the retracement, I need to restart it. So from here I will take another Fibonacci, and then I will take it from the first high after the second target, which is this one over here. Here it is. And the lowest point of the retracement is this one over here. I will draw it like that. So here it is, the very same level. And let's have a look at the target. It is this one over here. It's not reached, it's at 9,760, 70 approximately. Okay guys, so this is how I draw it. And now all of the Fibonacci that I had before that, before this one over here, I can remove it. All right, I can remove this one, I will remove this one, I will remove this one, and I will leave just the recent ones. I will remove this one as well, and I will remove those as well, so I will not have too much drawings and mess on the chart. However, when you do your analysis for the asset, you do it just one time. It is good if you do it just to practice how I do it, and of course if you have questions you can ask me. In the beginning could be a little bit complicated, but the idea is very simple. We take the beginning of the trend, we draw Fibonacci, we take the second target, where the price reached, we take another Fibonacci to the lowest point of the retracement, and then we continue. Now what is the idea here? We have this retracement zone where we want to enter, and as you can see, if the price breaks the counter trend line, as I said, this is one of my entries, this will be within the retracement zone of this Fibonacci over here. You can see if it breaks it now, it will be within this retracement. And this retracement zone is just an idea where is a good place to get into the trade. And if I zoom a little bit, I can see that actually these lows over here are lower probably than this was over here. Let me just check one more time. I will zoom it a little bit more. So here I was using this low, and yeah, this spike here breaks it a little bit. So this is exactly the moment where I will need to restart it over again. Okay, so I will ignore now these Fibonacci's as well, and I will restart it from right over here. Okay, so the first move is this one over here. This is the first extended move that we have from this bottom until this high over here. And now here is our retracement zone. Here is our second target. And here the recent lows, they didn't go below this point. Alright, so as well this Fibonacci is unnecessary in this case. However, guys, we cannot start from right over here with the system, okay? We don't know if the Fibonacci should be from here. We cannot draw the Fibonacci's reversed starting from here going backwards. No, we go with the direction of the price with the major trend. And as I showed to you, if the price goes lower, we remove the previous Fibonacci's and we start again. So here is the recent Fibonacci, here is the retracement zone, and here are the two targets. And if the price reaches the second target somewhere here, I will draw another Fibonacci reaching to the lowest point of the retracement, which in this case would be this point if there is no another one. Alright, thank you for watching, and let me know if you have any questions about the Fibonacci system. But I'm sure if it is complicated for you, you just need to watch the lecture one more time and it will make sense to you and you will learn to do it. Just practice it. You're welcome to send me some screenshots of your Fibs, and this way I will tell you if you're doing it properly or not. Thanks for watching and always enjoy the trading. Cheers!